I work for the Beltrami County Environmental Services Aquatic Invasive Species Program, and I was up in Upper Red Lake, and I was waiting for one of my inspectors to show up for work. And so while I was there, I was doing some surveys, and this boat comes out of the water with 3 guys in it, and I approach them, I say who I am, and I ask them if they've talked to an inspector before. And almost all 3 of them go, yeah, we've heard this all before, we know exactly what we're doing. And I go, okay. So I just sit back and do my survey and ask some questions here and there. And I watched those guys work on their boat, and they took their bait, they pulled them out of the bait thing, threw it in another bucket that's in their vehicle. They did everything right, and everything was perfect. Then I saw this guy grab a jug of water, went to his bait well, and started pouring water into his bait well. And I started thinking, well, they're gonna put that bait back into the bait well in the boat, and that's not right because you have to have the plug out, so what's going on here? So I went up to him and I said, wait a second, what are you guys doing here? And I go, you can't transport that water. He goes, oh no, this is water that we've had in our cab on the pickup, and we're gonna go fishing after lunch at another water body, so I'm just flushing everything out. And that made me feel really good, and especially since I asked him where he learned how to do that, and he said Lake Bemidji, which is one of our lakes, one of my inspectors. So he learned that from one of my inspectors, and he was the first person I ever saw do that for his live well and bilge. So it was very gratifying.